It's hashtag no quitting NY versus hashtag time to hunt in the Eastern Conference Final. And we know what the Rangers are, but how do they match up against the Florida Panthers? So let's talk the ECF series with the co-host of Total Hockey Now. Anthony Rivera is on the Zoom, or as I like to call it, the Zoom room. What's going on, my man? We got game one at the Garden vibes in the city. How you feeling?
I'm very excited. We're down to the final four teams, and these are the best teams out there. I think this is going to be one of the best series. It could be better than the Stanley Cup, to be honest.
Ooh, I like that. I like that prediction right there. We know what the Rangers have done up to this point, so thanks for coming on to talk about the Panthers. Our New York Post Rangers beat writer, Molly Walker, described the Panthers as mean and tough as nails. Is Florida more physical than the Capitals and the Hurricanes, and do they have that advantage in this series?
I definitely think they're more physical than the Capitals, maybe a little bit more physical than the Carolina Hurricanes. But I think it's evenly matched when it comes to the Rangers. Obviously, Sam Bennett is a big factor on the Florida side because of what he did against Boston in the last series. He was public enemy #1 for them, so I wouldn't be doubting he won't be that as well in this Ranger series as well. And then you got Matthew Tkachuk, another tough guy, along with Barkov as well. So this is going to be a very, very physical series between both teams, and I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. This kind of tussle between both of them. Going to make for a great series, I say.
Yeah, people love watching physicality. I love watching schemes. And when we're talking about schemes, the Rangers have been absolutely elite with their special teams throughout all of the playoffs. You think the Panthers can neutralize that strength? And how are their special teams?
Well, the Rangers have, I think, 84.5% on the PK, where the Florida Panthers have 82.4%. I think it's pretty evenly matched on both sides. Again, we're talking about these two teams and them being as evenly matched as possible. The Panthers have a little bit better of a power play at 31.4% to the Rangers' 23.7%. So, we'll see how they are able to go against each other, where that power play for Florida goes against that awesome penalty kill for the Rangers. Anytime
you have a stat so close, I'm thinking it's more on the coaching than the players. Let's talk coaching, because Rangers head coach Peter Laviolette has done all the right things, not only in the season but in the playoffs. But Paul Maurice is respected around the league as well. So who has the coaching advantage?
I'm going to give the coaching advantage to the Rangers here. Paul Maurice has been to 2 Stanley Cup finals, didn't win either of them with Hurricanes and Panthers. Peter Laviolette on the other side, 3 Stanley Cup appearances. He's got 1 title with the Carolina Hurricanes, and he also went with Nashville and Philadelphia. But the funny thing is, when Peter Laviolette replaced the Carolina head coach, it was Paul Maurice, so that's a nice little tidbit there. But I'm giving obviously the coaching advantage has to go to Peter Laviolette and what he's done with the Rangers this year. Absolutely.
But we both can agree that both teams are well coached. These teams are resilient, and they've got stars all across their roster. But the Panthers have more playoff experience in this series. Does that even matter, or is that just something we're talking about because we're media?
Yeah, I think it matters a little bit, especially for the Panthers coming off that Stanley Cup Finals there. They are hunting, like you said in the hashtag, time to hunt. They are hunting for that Stanley Cup championship. But let's not forget, the New York Rangers went to the Eastern Conference Finals the year before that, so they have a lot of experience as well being in the playoffs. They just now have a more seasoned veteran coach to lead them there, and I think that it's possible. I had the Panthers winning in 7 since the beginning of the Stanley Cup playoffs, but I wouldn't be shocked if the Rangers win this thing. And I will say this, whoever wins between both of these teams, I think will win the Stanley Cup championship.
Ooh, I had the Rangers in 5, but I've been fanboying all over the playoffs. So, if they go to 7, that's more watch parties for us. Anthony, tell the people they can find you, man.
You can find me at AntRivera86 and also as well at Total Hockey Now.
All right, man. Thanks for hopping on with us. Talk to you soon.
Thank you so much.